Welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into a story about one of the most memorable interactions I've ever had in tech support, a tale that's as dramatic and emotional as it gets. Are you ready for this roller coaster? Let's get started. It all began when I joined, fresh out of college, eager to dive headfirst into my first real job. Little did I know, the very first call I would take was going to be from someone who would become a legend in our office, Vladimir. Vladimir called with an issue that seemed simple enough, but his demeanor was anything but calm. His voice echoed through the phone line, brimming with frustration and impatience. "This isn't working. Can you fix it right now?" he demanded. I could hear the background noise of his office papers shuffling, phones ringing, a general sense of chaos. I took a deep breath and tried to stay calm. "Of course, Mr. Vladimir," I replied with as much professionalism as I could muster. "Let's see what we can do." It turned out that his issue was complex, involving multiple systems that were interconnected in ways even our most seasoned techs struggled to understand. As the hours passed and my patience began to wear thin, it became clear that Vladimir wasn't just any customer. He was a force of nature. "Why isn't this working?" he shouted into the phone, his voice escalating with every passing minute. "I need this fixed NO!" Can you imagine being on the other end of that call? I felt like I was drowning in a sea of technical jargon and sheer frustration, but something inside me refused to give up. Maybe it was my youthful stubbornness, or maybe it was just pure determination. Whatever it was, I pushed through. After hours of troubleshooting, I finally managed to isolate the issue. With trembling hands, I guided Vladimir through the solution. "Okay, Mr. Vladimir," I said, my voice steady but weary. "Let's try this." He followed my instructions carefully, and then, miracle of miracles, the system came back online. "Is it working?" he asked, his tone softer now. "Yes, sir, it's all fixed," I replied, feeling a wave of relief wash over me. But little did I know, that was just the beginning. Over time, Vladimir became my most frequent caller. Every issue he had seemed to be more complex than the last. He demanded perfection and wouldn't settle for anything less. And yet, there was something about him that made it impossible not to want to help him. Maybe it was his intensity, or maybe it was the way he always acknowledged when a solution worked. "Mercury," he would say, pronouncing my name with an accent I'd never heard before. "You're the best." And in those moments, despite all the stress and frustration, there was a sense of pride. He trusted me to solve his problems, and that meant more than just fixing a broken system. Years passed, and I climbed the ranks from tech support grunt to manager. My responsibilities grew exponentially. But no matter how high up I went, Vladimir always managed to find a way back into my life. One day, I was juggling meetings with upper management when the phone started ringing off the hook. It was the operator, frantically trying to reach me. Vladimir was on the line again, demanding to speak only to me. She pleaded with me through tears, telling me that he wouldn't let anyone else help him. I felt my blood boil. How dare this man refuse to accept help from other techs? But I couldn't just leave everything behind to appease his tantrums. So, in a moment of frustration and determination, I typed out an email that was anything but gentle. "Vladimir, it's not the operator's fault that I'm unavailable. Your behavior is unacceptable. You're sabotaging your own attempts at getting help by refusing to speak with qualified techs who are willing to assist you. Sincerely, your manager." I hit send, hoping it would make a difference. And then, miraculously, it did. A few days later, the operator came to me again, her eyes wide and filled with something I couldn't quite place until she spoke. "Mr. Vladimir called just now," she said softly. "He wanted to apologize." "What?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. "He said he didn't mean to yell at you. He was truly sorry for the way he acted." I was stunned. Here was this force of nature, apologizing? It seemed almost too good to be true. "Thank you," she added, her eyes meeting mine with gratitude and relief. He made me cry earlier, but now I feel better. That day marked a turning point for both Vladimir and myself. His apology, sincere as it was, showed that even the most challenging of customers can find redemption. And my willingness to stand firm despite his demands taught me an important lesson. Sometimes, setting boundaries is crucial. So there you have it, a tale of perseverance, frustration, and ultimately triumph. From a call that seemed like it would never end to an apology that changed everything, Vladimir's story stands as a testament to the resilience of both customers and support staff. I hope this story has inspired you as much as it did me. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tales from the tech trenches. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Until next time, stay curious and keep pushing through those tough moments. Thank you for watching. If you have any stories of your own or comments about Vladimir's saga, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation not E. Subscribe Tech Support Tales, Customer Service Challenges, Vladimir's story. That's it for today's story. If you enjoyed this episode and want more like it, give us a thumbs up and share with your friends who might be interested in these tales from the tech support world. Until next time, stay curious and keep pushing through those tough moments. Subscribe Tech Support Tales of Customer Service Challenges. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope you had as much fun sharing this story as I did telling it. See you soon for more stories from the trenches of tech support. Subscribe Tech Support Tales Customer Service Challenges. Stay curious and keep pushing through those tough moments. Subscribe a Tech Support Tales Customer Service Challenges. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more tales from the trenches of tech support. Subscribe Tech Support Tales Customer Service Challenges. Thanks again for joining me today. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, and share with your friends. See you soon for another episode full of surprises and challenges in the world of customer service. Subscribe, check Support Tales Customer Service Challenges. Until next time, stay curious and keep pushing through those tough moments. Xpribe. Subscribe Tech Support Tales Customer Service Challenges. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Subscribe Tech Support Tales Customer Service Challenges. Stay tuned for more stories that will make you laugh, cry, and think. Subscribe Tech Support Tales Customer Service Challenges. Thank you again for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please give a see you soon for another exciting tale from the world of tech support. Subscribe Tech Support Tales. Subscribe Tech Support Tales. Subscribe Tech Support Tales. Until next time, stay curious and keep pushing through those tough moments.